Hello, my name's Vicki Wusche and I'm just going to do a quick introduction to a video series that I'm going to record for you called 7 Secrets to Success. And actually what this video series is going to be about are the 7 steps that will take you from just investing into creating a sustainable property business. And those steps are, for me, if you like, an analysis of the journey that I've been through. I started out just investing in property, and then I looked back at what was I doing well, what was I not doing so well, and I pulled out, if you like, these are some really of the things that I've been doing, but the 7 critical things that I feel that I've done over the last 3 years to actually get me to the position where I am now. The first thing for me is to understand completely why you're investing in property, and I will go into each of these points in more detail. If you don't know why you're investing in property, it's very difficult for you, or any business, it's very difficult for you to sustain that level of interest, motivation to overcome the challenges that you might have. You need to maybe step away from the crowd and stop doing the ordinary easy things that everybody else does. And when you know what you want to achieve, you can pick the right strategy for you. And I would suggest I use the term go commercial. This is where you start thinking like a business owner, and that gives you different avenues, different opportunities to explore. Always learn from your mistakes. Mistakes are brilliant things. If you're making a mistake, it's because you're doing something new. You don't often make a mistake on something that you've already done, unless of course there's a flaw in your system, which is a great lesson to learn. So if you're making a mistake, it's because you're trialing a new system or a new strategy, and if something goes wrong, then that's a brilliant opportunity for you to identify that. And I would suggest that using that word systems is also like the word rules. What are your rules? Your rules for buying the property, your rules for the process of buying the property, your rules for holding or selling that property on. And where's the opportunity for you? How can you make more money from your property knowledge? There are less of us that know about property investing than there ever are out there in the wide world. So what is it that you know and that you could make money from that could help the people outside of the inner property circle, if you like, to make more money as well? And then a big thing for me, it's not the size that matters. When you know what you want and you know the income that you need and the lifestyle that you want, that will help you focus on a strategy that means that you can buy, if you like, the least amount of properties to give you the cash flow that you want so that you can have the lifestyle that you want. And then you can choose to buy more on top of that. But remember, the bigger the portfolio, the bigger the responsibility to make sure that the rent comes in, the tenants are happy and the properties are repaired. And that can very easily trip over into a full-time job. So it's the cash flow and not the size that matters. And above all over that, if you've listened to the video where I introduced myself, you'll understand how I feel about taking responsibility. It's linked. Responsibility and accountability are 2 things that are linked for me inextricably. So be accountable for everything that you have in your life. So that's just an overview of what I'm going to be talking about in the next 7 little videos. It's to help you change the way you think. And really this is sort of the thinking that came through in my book, Make More Money from Property, how to think like a business investor and not just like a property investor. I've got to go now because it's 3:33 and that's my phone reminding me to focus on my goals. So I'll be back with one of the 7 videos for you in just a minute.